What what rank does he have to challenge the GOAT?
Babe Ruth.
Cubs.
So hey,
Cubs got David Peterson from the Mets.
Easy dub.
oh, did they?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
there's
the
a lot
Mets
of
are
trades
selling
that's
all
gonna
their
happen.
players for peanuts.
Smart
And
move.
we are live. Welcome to Counterculture Sports. I'm your host, K9, with my co-host, Sipo, and Brother Red. Let's get it.
Yo.
What's up, James?
Yo. What's going on? Sipo, how was your week?
Great week.
Brother Red.
Great week. Had a blast.
You know who else had a blast?
Who had it?
Goon Tape.
Goon tape.
If you're a tactical athlete looking for an edge, try some moisture activated Goon Tape. It's made from an ultra strong blend of natural and synthetic fibers to help keep you on target and in the fight even when the work gets wet. Go to goontape.com and use promo code antihero15 for 15% off your order. This podcast is also sponsored by Crave Creatine Gummies. We all need creatine for a magnitude of reasons. It pulls water into the muscles for size and definition. It improves mood and brain function. Builds up to 30% lean muscle. Boosts strength up to 30%. Creatine is something your body makes naturally. It helps your brain and muscles get energy by making more ATP, your body's main fuel. When you take creatine, you give your body more power. That means you can lift more, recover faster, and stay sharp all day. Take 3 gummies a day. If you don't love the flavor or feel the difference, Crave will refund you with a full money back guarantee. Go to trycrave.com and use promo code CC15. Yeah.
What's up, Tris?
Sipo's boy. Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
Sipo, I know you said you had a great week.
Oh yeah,
Did
man.
it get any better?
It did not. Not after that trade.
Oh,
I'm still high on it.
that boy still got a high.
Oh yeah, man. I'm itching. I'm already ready for the next basketball season.
Dang.
Can't wait to see who we put around him.
So obviously, last week, we were talking about where would Yanni go. It came down to what Shams was saying was either going to be Boston or Miami. We broke down what would happen, if he went to this team or that team. I think it was like 5-6 hours after we finished the podcast, the news broke about, I think,
Midnight.
1 a.m. Midnight, 1 a.m. Shams reported that Yanni is coming to Miami. He's coming to the Sunshine State. He's going to get some golds. He's going to be up there with Kodak down in the 305.
With all the Miami babies.
Let's go, all the Latinas. Miami ended up getting Giannis Antetokounmpo and Bobby Portis. Milwaukee ended up getting Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Yaka Eunice, 3 first-round picks, and a second-round pick. Sipo, Miami gave up a lot, bro.
I don't feel like we gave up a lot. We got a megastar.
So you're happy with the trade as a Miami fan?
I feel like it's a win-win trade for both teams. Bucks cleared cap space, and we got a great megastar.
Brother
We
Red.
got a chance to win a championship.
Okay. Brother Red, so this isn't going to be a biased opinion. You're not a Miami Heat fan. You're not a Milwaukee Bucks fan. How do you feel about the trade? Who do you think won this trade?
I'm gonna have to go with Miami. Miami won. I mean, the first round picks don't matter if Giannis and them play well. I mean, who cares? What players usually end up good at the end of the first round of the NBA draft?
True.
And not many. Then, if you're a good team, your picks usually hit. Just like the Thunder, it seems like it don't matter who they draft, they all contribute good minutes on a good team.
MGB comments, this is just a relocation of Yanni Inc. headquarters to warmer weather and hotter girls, no closer to the Larry O'Brien trophy. Damn, MGB doesn't have any faith.
Dang.
This is how Pat Riley likes to build his teams, is around a, superstar.
Yeah, they got to keep Bam.
See, that's where I just don't understand it. I don't know why, because Miami ended up getting Yanni, obviously, and Bobby Portis. Another big guy. As of right now, if you look at Miami's roster and what they have, it's pretty much Yanni, Bobby Portis, and Bam. They have 3 centers, and I know Yanni can play any position, but obviously you're going to have to surround Yanni with shooters. That's how he won a championship. He was surrounded by shooters, and they're going to have to get shooters on this team. Now, it seems like they're not going to be able to re-sign Norman Powell because they're not going to have the money to do it, and Powell's going to want more money. So that makes me nervous. But let me just start by saying this. I love it. Obviously, I wanted Yanni to come to Florida. As a Greek-American man myself, there's nobody that I've ever looked up to.
Last week.
There's no one I've ever looked up to like Yanni. We've never, as a Greek man, there's not been too many people to look up to in my lifetime. John Stamos being one of them. Other than that, I don't know. Full House was a badass show. Everywhere you look, everywhere you are. Love that show. Back to Yanni. I think it's great. I either want him to go to Orlando or Miami, but he's here in Florida. I am now a Heat bandwagon fan. I'm adding them to the list of teams that I'm going to root for. And I just think Miami needs to go out there. Obviously, I would love to see LeBron back in Miami. I don't know if that's going to happen.
The rumors are hot.
Well, there's been a lot of rumors about LeBron, but
Warriors in Miami.
Warriors, Miami. I don't think he's going to go back to Cleveland.
Yeah,
maybe stay in LA.
His agent already says he loves Miami.
MGB comments, who said Knicks in 5?
You sure enough did it.
Yeah. So, I mean, Sipa, let's be realistic here. Can the Heat win the East next year?
Not next year, but the following, I do predict we will have a better roster built around Giannis.
So as a Miami
but
Heat
I do
fan,
picture us winning, getting past the first round, which we haven't been freaking doing that. We've been in a play-in.
I mean, you guys still have one of the best coaches in the league, probably a top 3 coach in the league, in Eric Spoelstra, one of the best GMs in the game, in Pat Riley, who knows how to build a championship team. Obviously, he's proven that. You're saying not this year, maybe next year, but if it was going to be this year, what do they have to do? Who do they have to sign?
A LeBron, a Klay Thompson, Chris Middleton, something like that.
Nick the Gun Guy comments, Buddy works for Warriors and LeBron pretty much a done deal for Warriors. MGB comments, LeBron going to Golden State for the Expendables 2 geezer ball. Mark comments, where's Bronny going to go?
Miami.
We'll take him, Bronny.
GBR something says, where's Rhino? Short bus running late. The short bus is going to be very late today. I don't think Rhino's going to be able to make it. Short bus broke down. I don't think Rhino's going to make it. If Miami gets LeBron, that would be great, but everybody's saying he's going to Golden State now. Draymond Green didn't take the player option, so that frees up more money for Golden State. Looks like
Right.
LeBron could go there. LeBron wants to team back up with Anthony Davis too. So maybe AD and LeBron go to Golden State. We'll see.
That would be pretty dope, though.
Mark comments, what do you guys think of the Kings pick? They got A-Cuff.
I like Cuff.
Yeah.
Got
Mark,
They got a steal at that pick.
Yeah, Mark, we actually shouted you out last week because when we were talking about this pick, and the rumors were that Acuff was going to go to Sacramento. Now, we know Sacramento usually ruins their players, but Acuff's a beast, man. I think he could potentially be the best player out of this draft, honestly. So Sacramento, they did pick a good player. Brother Red, there was some big trades this week. Your favorite player in the league, LaMelo Ball, was traded from Charlotte. Charlotte traded LaMelo Ball and Josh Green to Minnesota. And Charlotte got Naz Reid, a 2033 unprotected first-round pick, 3 first-round pick swaps, and 3 second-round picks. Brother Red, who won this trade? Minnesota getting LaMelo Ball and Josh Green, or Charlotte getting Naz Reid and all these picks?
I think Charlotte wins.
Wow.
Because they already got a young team. Then they were having some problems with Mr. Ball and having them come off the bench and everything. But they got hot towards the end of the year. But I think for the picks and everything, if you weren't planning on re-signing him to big money and to get what they got for him, you got Naz Reid. I mean, that's a good role player. Still got Miller. Still got the white rookie. He's going to be second year. Kind of let him take off. But, I mean, you kind of already know what you got with Ball. You're going to have playmaking, three-point shooting, not really defense. And, I don't know, maybe the kid will grow up and start taking things more serious. But if I was putting money on it, more than likely not. I mean, the kid was already driving sports cars and shit before he was drafted. I mean,
Yeah.
he's just having that time of life, just playing basketball and making millions. I mean, not everybody wants to compete and be the best.
But are you a little surprised? I mean, Charlotte, for the first time in a long time, had a good team. I don't remember this many people talking about Charlotte in a very long time. I mean, Charlotte was one of the hottest teams in the second half of the NBA. I mean, Dylan, I think even you boys were on here saying Charlotte could be a wild card team to make a run in the East. So, Brother Red, were you surprised that they traded LaMelo? I mean, Josh Green. We'll talk about the other trade they made, but they're almost trading away everything they had last year, and they finally had a good season.
Well, it's obviously not good enough. You got to do more if you're Charlotte. I mean, Charlotte gets no big free agent signings, nothing. It's a struggle. They really got to draft well, hit on some picks, continue building on top of this young roster, and maybe, possibly get a free agent signed in the future. If their team turns around, they keep trending in the right direction. But Charlotte's always struggled. They always have to pay top tier money for mediocre players in free agency, and over the past 10 years, it seems like they've whiffed on way more draft picks than hit.
Oh my gosh. Nicole is back, and she gave us a super chat. Nicole, we love you. This show's hurting right now. We're in the middle of the summer. It's hot. It's bad. It's a drought. There's no football. There's not much football talk going on, so we haven't been getting as many views. But Nicole is loyal, and she is great. She gives us a $19.99 super chat. Thank you, Nicole. She comments, don't forget to show the boys some love. Like, comment, share, and hype the stream. If you're not subscribed, then what are you even doing with your life? Ladies, look at the I had to laugh. Ladies, look at these 3 handsome devils. Why tune in to any other sports podcast? Dude, Nicole, I love you.
Shout out, Nicole.
Nicole.
Mark comments, Ja to Portland, yes. We're gonna be getting into that. MGV saying what's up to Nicole. Nicole comments, can't stay, guys. Have a fantastic show. See you next week.
Gotta walk the Roddy.
Atlas.
Big Al.
Alan comments, Germany and Paraguay are going to penalty kicks. Oh my gosh, I wish I could
Got
watch
it on
it right now.
We're tuning
We
in.
got to do this podcast that nobody's even going to watch. Mark comments, Kings need a top-notch coach. Oh, wait, they had Malone and Brown. Ouch. Yeah, the Kings have made a lot of bad decisions, man. Mark, we feel for your brother, but they finally got one right. They got A-Cuff. They got, to me, the best guard in the draft, so I like it.
Start.
All right, another trade by Charlotte. They weren't done after trading LaMelo. They ended up making a trade with the Phoenix Suns. They traded Miles Bridges, a 2029 first-round pick, and a 2027 second-round pick to Phoenix, and Charlotte received Grayson Allen, Royce O'Neal, a 2033 unprotected first-round pick. Sipo, what do you think about that trade? Who won?
Well, I'm still thinking about that LaMelo trade and how dumb of a trade that was first.
Oh, well, pardon me, sir. Go ahead.
You didn't get my take on the LaMelo trade.
I apologize. I'm flustered.
Well, I just don't understand how Charlotte builds a perfect team around LaMelo last year, And I do, as soon as, they get healthy and they come back, they start balling out. And then for Minnesota, they get rid of Randall. And then the power forward that's supposed to replace him, they get rid of him too. So now they don't got a power forward.
So, Sipo, I think you're siding with me a little bit more on the Charlotte thing because I really didn't understand it. They finally had something good going on, and now they're just throwing it all away.
Yeah, I was getting ready. Yep. And the Charlotte Hornet announcers, bro, they were the best in the league.
Whoa.
Yeah, for real, man.
Nah.
But
R.I.P. is Stacey King.
Yeah, I was gonna say Stacey King was my dog. R.I.P.
All right, but we're talking about right now.
Oh damn! Sipo's saying right now. Speaking ill.
What's up, Walrus?
Going on.
What's up,
Walrus
OGs?
is upset. All this LeBron talk leaving.
Mark comments, whatever happened to the Balls brothers who was drafted by the Lakers? I think Lonzo's a free agent right now.
Yeah, he sat on the bench for the Bulls and got paid a lot of money to never play.
Well, he was hurt. He was good when he played those 20 games.
Walrus, the Kobe White's already at his ceiling, and I feel Melo got a couple more levels.
Yeah, is LaMelo going to lock in, though? Or is he just
He was locking in last year.
Damn, Walrus comments not red. It's time for LeBron to go. Whoa! Wally is, wow.
He's in denial. When he saw Reeves get re-signed, he was probably just as upset as I was.
I don't understand that either. It's like Luka is an A-plus player, and Austin Reeves plays the same exact game that Luka plays almost, but it's not even close to as good. It's like a C. And your two top players are pretty much playing the same position. Now you're going to let go of LeBron. I would have rather have kept LeBron, honestly, over Austin Reeves, but all his comments, not denial, just reality.
He's going to see two white guys shooting layups for the whole game.
Walrus. Nah, Luka wants Reeves. That settles the deal. Yeah.
Luka did want Reeves.
I'd want Reeves too, because we choked in the playoffs. You pull a Reeves stat line, like 19 points, 10 of them are free throws, 3 for 12 from the three-point line, 6 turnovers. Then you could be like, that wasn't me, it was Reeves.
Oh.
Reeves.
All right, so Sipo, I mean, Charlotte did get Grayson Allen, Royce O'Neal. They got a bunch of picks. I mean, so you, as of right now, you think
they won that trade.
But as of right now, you would say Charlotte has lost from what they had last year.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's paint a picture right here. What if they did all this to get our boy Jaylen Brown? They got a lot more money on their books now. They're not going to pay LaMelo. Maybe they want to go after Jaylen Brown and sign him to an extension.
I just have a hard time believing that. I'm surprised that they let LaMelo Ball go.
But if it's to get Jaylen Brown,
I wouldn't. No.
You'd rather have LaMelo over Jaylen Brown?
On the Hornets, on the team they literally built a team around LaMelo.
Wow.
Jaylen Brown was like 3rd or 4th place MVP last year.
I don't know, man.
Wow.
I feel like LaMelo's still got a couple more ceilings to go.
It sounds like Sipo won the Heat to trade for him. He don't even want Giannis. He wants.
If he was
LaMelo.
If he was available, we should have took him.
Brother Red, how would you feel okay with Charlotte making all these moves if it meant getting Jaylen Brown and building a team around him?
Well, I'm fine with them making moves, whether they get Jaylen Brown or not. I mean, LaMelo. I mean, yeah, he's got talent and everything, but I don't see the guy growing up and grinding to be one of the greatest basketball players of all time. I don't see him doing that. I think his personality and everything, he just likes to fuck around and have a good time. He's been doing this his whole life. And, I mean, what has he improved on since he's joined the league? I mean, ever since the kid's been, 13, playing on the damn high school team. He's always been a playmaker, showboat, 3-point shooter. But obviously he's not the leader of the locker room, or else the team would never trade their player like that. So, like, what else has he worked on that's separated him from the player he was years ago to now? I don't see it. Then you get Grayson Allen. I mean, you can just have him trip to the team's best player, get a little dirty.
I don't know. I just feel like now Ant-Man and LaMelo is going to be a great duo.
Yeah, it just seems like a lot more baby mama drama. You're probably hearing about stories in the hotel room, them running trains or something.
Higher car insurance.
Fucking, I don't know exactly what's going on with them two out there in Minnesota. I feel like that's a distraction about to happen.
Yeah, LaMelo and Ant, man.
They're both
as your 1 and 2. That's a pretty wild personality duo you got right there. I don't know. I feel like Ant needed like a veteran presence. Like, honestly, more someone like LeBron. Like, LaMelo does seem like a wild dude, man. I mean, oh gosh. What a duo that's going to be.
He's already in fucking. I see more shit about him not even basketball.
I'm watching it right now. Yep.
Oh, you just gave up $1 million up front for child support and said deuces. Well, I see like stories like that more than his basketball playing stuff. It's like whose baby mama he's with now and shit. How many kids he's got.
All right, and then today we got the news. I'm wearing the Memphis jersey. Ja Morant was finally traded out of Memphis. He's bringing his guns with him to Portland. And Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray are coming to Memphis. Sipo. Who do you think won this trade then? Let's start with you.
I don't know who won this one yet. It just happened just recently, so. I guess I'm gonna take Memphis winning this one.
All right, so let's start with this.
I think Grant is still a great ball player.
And you don't think Morant is anymore? You think Morant's done? He just can't keep it together?
I think the league has evolved. He ain't done nothing. He ain't no 3-point shooter. Shoots 23% from 3. That ain't good enough.
Brother Red, who do you think won this trade?
Memphis. I mean, you just got rid of a distraction. I mean, that's all Ja Morant was. I mean, the guy never played. He was sitting on the bench, and So you'll see more videos of him just talking shit on the bench and getting into it with other people on the bench than contributing anything to the team. I don't think the players they got in return for him are really worth a damn, but you got rid of John Morant and that headache. So,
Yeah, they weren't even able to get any picks either.
nah, I mean, just get him the fuck out of there and let him be somebody else's problem.
Right.
Do you think that there's a chance, though, maybe he gets in a new environment? I mean, Memphis, let's be honest, Memphis could be a bad environment for players, especially if they like being involved with street life activities and things like that. Memphis is a pretty rough place, and could have had some bad influences in Memphis, man. Come on, May. Hey, May.
No,
Say May.
this motherfucker didn't go to private school. And I live near Murray State Racer. I mean, nobody's gangbanging in Murray, Kentucky. Like, so I even know I know the town he went to school, college. And he's a Murray State Racer. You can fucking watch him. It's the only time, like, tickets cost anything. And all of Murray's basketball. That's it. When we had John Morant.
Alternator.
And he goes to Memphis, all of a sudden he just chose that lifestyle. Like, how do you choose that? It's just stupid. It just shows he's an idiot.
Yeah, but he didn't get involved with all that until he went to Memphis. Like I said, Memphis is the he wasn't posting pictures of guns when he was in Murray or when he went to private school.
It's not like if you go to Bass Pro Shop in Memphis, you just get recruited by a gang by the fucking front door or something.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe you might. It seems like it.
Like you go get barbecue somewhere and start listening to some jazz, and a guy comes up and he's like, "Oh, here's a Glock. Welcome, man. Welcome to Memphis."
GBR says, K-Not, why would Memphis be a bad environment for basketball players? Just a lot of gang activity there, man. A lot of rappers, a lot of street beefs, a lot of just bad things in Memphis. Memphis is like the poorest city in all of United States for a big city. MGB comments, Memphis is just a bad environment. It is. Mark comments, Portland has lumberjacks. Yeah, who knows? Maybe Jaw's going to be posting pictures with axes now. And
yeah. I mean, Marc Gasol, yeah. I forgot Marc Gasol joined gangs when he was out in Memphis.
That's my jersey. Zebo did, though. Zebo did. Zebo was trapping.
Zebo's from the hood, and he wasn't even posted up with guns and shit because he's from the hood. He's not fucking stupid. That's somebody not from the hood trying to pose as something does stupid shit like that.
Yeah, yeah. So do you have any faith, though, in Ja, now that he's going to Portland, maybe he can finally get his crap together and maybe stop posting pictures with guns and trying to look like a thug?
I mean, hopefully he learns and stops doing that, but fucking Portland's got like 100 point guards on their team. I don't even know why Portland even traded anything for him.
GBR comments, why wouldn't a multimillionaire professional athlete have a hard time staying away from that environment? Yeah, I mean, kind of like what Brother Ed was saying with Zebo. Anybody that's ever lived that life, if they can get away from it, in most cases they will because they did it because they had to. So, obviously, Ja is just a poser. I think we all know that. He's obviously not a gangster. Sipo's off the phone now, so he can unmute his mic.
Sorry, y'all.
Who was it? What happened?
Little sister and car problems.
Tire? Running out of gas?
No, I believe her alternator is out.
Damn, Sipo diagnosed it. That boy a mechanic.
Nah, I don't know.
That quick.
I told her I'll come over there and look at it.
Damn. Sipo's Mechanic Services. LLC, bitch.
Nah.
Yeah, I got something for you to look at, Sipo. My car's making a weird noise.
I see that, Alan. I'm watching it right now.
Paraguay beat Germany. I'm gonna bet on Paraguay. I knew Germany was fake, bro. Germany was.
I told you to live bet it.
Oh.
When did you tell me this?
Right.
I heard him say it
on the pod.
You tell me 30 seconds before we're about to go live. Should you live bet it? Like, what do you want me to do? I had to look up the ad reads on my phone for Goon Tape and Crave Creatine gummies, man.
the odds were great for Paraguay.
Portland, I will say though, Portland, they surprised me last year. They made somewhat a run. They made it through the play-in. They made the playoffs. They looked like a decent team. They had that guy Denny Advia, who's playing great. You have Damian Lillard coming back next
Shaden
year.
Sharp.
You got Holiday. You got Ja. Walrus was saying that they're going to try to get in the Jaylen Brown sweepstakes. I mean, Portland could be doing something here. We know the West is tough, but
Yeah, they definitely have way too many guards.
you think maybe they try to involve Holiday in a trade to get Jaylen Brown and send Holiday back to Boston?
Or maybe Miami Heat get in on the Dame talk.
You want everybody to go to Miami.
Somebody needs to come with Giannis.
The only rumors that I've seen that Miami might get is like Russell Westbrook, who's washed up in trash now. That's like the last thing they need in Miami is Westbrook. They need shooters. They don't need Westbrook.
Nah, they need another rebounder. Get Westbrook.
Yeah, a point guard that plays center. They're gonna have 4 centers out on the court.
LeBron.
Him and Bobby Portis talking shit to everybody. That's what Miami needs to be.
Sipo, are we gonna go to the first opening game in Miami and get Giannis jerseys?
Damn, dog, that sounds pretty dope.
I'll bring my Greek flag. We can hold it up, get hype. We'll show it with some euros and baklava and spani kopita and some Greek icons. We'll start saying prayers. You down?
Yeah, let's get it.
Oh,
Brother Red, you coming?
Yeah, Bam might score another 90.
Shit, maybe he's going for the record next time.
Yeah, that's all the Heat need. Giannis score 30. Bam's guaranteed 90. That's 120 points right there.
Sipo, if Miami was offered a good trade for Bam, would you trade Bam? Like, let's say, for instance, LeBron. Let's say the Lakers called up. They're going to do a sign and trade, and the Lakers would include LeBron and maybe somebody else, Bronny, I don't know, and somebody else. For Bam, would you wouldn't take it?
No.
What if Boston called up and said, "Hey, we'll give you Jaylen Brown for Bam"?
I'm not taking it.
Oh
no, LeBron and Bronny for Bam. That'd be like the old Heat, man. Bronny could be the Chalmers with LeBron yelling at him all the time.
That's the captain of the Miami Heat. We can't do that.
Red, Mark comments, brother Red, is it official? The Bears are out of Chicago.
I hope so. Like you said,
brother
I
Red's
hope they move.
Games.
Just Illinois is a shithole state. Like, how the fuck do you have like higher taxes there and shit? You're gonna tax the Bears more than like a team in LA. Like, you're fucking stupid.
Or New York.
It's stupid. It's ridiculous.
All right, our last NBA rumor we have before we get into some baseball talk. We haven't talked any baseball in a while. Obviously, we got to talk some baseball. We've had some bad news this week. Kawhi Leonard, via Shams today, Kawhi Leonard is only wanting to sign an extension if he's traded to Toronto. He wants to go back to Toronto. Toronto's in trade talks with the Clippers. The Clippers it doesn't seem like looking to re-sign Kawhi. Kawhi is set up to be extended. Kawhi had all the issues with the Clippers with the secondhand company. Yeah, the investigation. He was supposed to be planting trees. He made like another $30 million. So it seems like the Clippers are trying to wipe their hands clean, get rid of Kawhi. Super, let's start with you, man. How big would it be if Kawhi went back to Toronto? Would that make Toronto a contender in the East?
I think it would improve their odds.
Let's say you had to give up Brandon Ingram.
I think they struggled in that, like the half-court offense.
Well, they were the only
and
team
in the clutch.
You think about it.
And they struggled in the clutch as well. And that's Kawhi's game.
So
he's mid-range and he's clutch.
Brandon Ingram didn't really show up too well in the playoffs for Toronto. Yeah. If you're looking at these trade scenarios,
either get rid of him or RJ Barrett.
Well, it looks like it would have to be Ingram because of how the way the money looks, and it would probably be 2-3 first-round picks. Brother Red, what do you think about this? Do you think Kawhi going back to Toronto could be a big thing in the East, or is it just too late now?
I think it's too late. I mean, how many games Kawhi played?
I mean, he did have a good year this year, though. He was second team All NBA this year. This is the best year he's had in a while.
Great. All it'll take is something small, and he'll be out for another couple months. He got his chip. Then it was like after that, like the fucker disappeared. He got his chip, landscaping contract. Fucking Toronto's probably offering him some money to do some bullshit up there.
He was getting paid.
I don't think he just really cares much anymore.
I mean, I would.
You dethrone the Warriors.
Yeah, but if he's only wanting to sign an extension with Toronto, that shows me that he cares. Because if he didn't care, he would just go to any team and get his 60, 70 million that he would get.
He wants to go back to Canada and probably do some weird shit with Drake. Fucking, I don't know.
I feel like you're being a little disrespectful to Kawhi right now.
Kawhi's gonna
I feel like you're being a little disrespectful to Kawhi.
It's gonna be the old school fucking Raptors.
Dude, it wasn't that long ago that Kawhi won a championship with Toronto. I compared. It wasn't that long ago. Kawhi. That was one of the best runs I've ever seen. I love seeing a guy like Kawhi, like Giannis, like he did with the Bucks that year. A guy that pretty much just takes charge and leads that team to a championship and pretty much does it by himself. I mean, how many players can you name from that Toronto team that, besides Kawhi, that won that championship? Probably not many.
Kyle Lowry.
Fred.
Siakam. I think
no
Siakam.
Pascal Siakam. OG Anunoby.
Oh, well, OG was hurt. OG was hurt, though. But
was Ibaka? Was Ibaka on that team?
He might have been. Well, okay. So you guys named a couple players. All right. Tell me
Jonas Valanciunas? Was he on that team?
Dude, Valanciunas. I forgot about that dude. I used to play with him on 2K.
Yeah, that was a young Valanciunas.
I remember that boy Fred. I think he was clutch during that playoffs. Little ass who'd come up and hit a three.
Mm-hmm.
Lowry. Oh, fuck.
You guys see it at the bottom of the screen. I know.
You should be happy.
No, but give me my moment for a second right here.
You should be happy.
No, I shouldn't be. And I'm not. The Mets are in last place in the NL East. They're 35-49. They have one of the highest payrolls in baseball. And they have taken more of a 180 effing turn than if I jumped around and looked the other way. It is insane to me. And you know what? I don't think they should have fired Mendoza. I don't think this is Mendoza's fault. I think it's David effing Stearns.
Damn, you are blaming the owner?
I know. No.
He gave them all of the money and the resources.
No. David Stearns isn't the owner. That's Steve Cohen.
Oh,
David Stearns is the GM.
You're right.
Listen, it was a couple years ago. The Mets were the only team that gave the Dodgers a fight in the playoffs that year. The Mets were so close.
I don't think
we were licking it. We were there.
Bad.
And we didn't even have Juan Soto at that time. And that team had so much chemistry, so much heart. Alonso, freaking Nimmo, Luis Severino, Edwin Diaz. Oh my God, the guy that made the song and everybody went crazy. I mean, the team was just, they were all in. And the next year they got Soto. They let a couple of the pieces go. They let Sevy go. They let
everybody gone.
And then the next year they let go of Alonso. They let go of Nimmo. They let go of Diaz. They let go of just about everybody. And they freaking get all these guys from the Milwaukee Brewers, because for people that don't know, the GM of the Mets used to be the GM of the Milwaukee Brewers, David Stearns. When he was the GM of the Milwaukee Brewers, they didn't have a high payroll. So the Mets spend probably $300 million a year on a roster. The Brewers probably spend, I don't know, maybe close to 100, let's just say. And the Brewers were always in contention. They were always a good team. They were usually winning the division. So everybody talked this guy up and hyped him up because of how good he did with the Brewers. So now when he came to the Mets, everyone's like, oh, now he can spend $300 million. Cohen's going to give him the money. He's going to build his team great. I mean, other than getting Juan Soto, this team has just collapsed. He got Freddie Peralta from Milwaukee, trash. He got Devin Williams from New York, who was on Milwaukee, trash. Instead of re-signing Edward
you knew that.
He traded for Luis Robert, a guy that can't stay on the field for more than 10 games a year, trash. I mean, everybody he got pretty much sucks. I think the GM should be fired. Bichette has been terrible too. I mean, everything he's done is just the team is terrible. Obviously, they're last in the NL East. We're behind the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins.
That's crazy.
I mean,
it doesn't get worse than the Marlins being ahead.
Grimace.
Well, I'm both. I'm 0.5% black and I'm 50% Greek. Yeah. What's up? Sorry I'm late. Had to watch that penalty kick shootout.
Yeah, but I'm watching it now.
That's why nobody's watching the show. Everybody's watching that.
Yeah, man, the World Cup is important. Man.
Sipo, the Mets look really bad. Is there any way, please just tell me, is there any like glimpse of hope with this team? Maybe not this year, but maybe next year?
Definitely not this year. I think you might as well kick the can, throw it away, man.
I mean, we traded David Peterson already. We're probably gonna have a fire sale here at the deadline, it seems like.
Yeah, you're definitely selling off. Man, I don't think y'all gonna be in contention for another maybe 3 years.
10.
Are the Mets that bad to where you would trade? Would you trade let's say Lindor? I mean, because nobody's gonna want Soto's contract. Let's be honest, nobody's gonna want that. Lindor is probably the only decent player we have. He just came back from an injury, though. He's been out most of the year. I mean, we have a couple good young guys, but other than that, I mean, what is on the team that anybody wants? We have a guy named Wagaman starting.
I'm pretty sure somebody will roll the dice on Bichette.
Yeah, I think Bichette would probably be a good, because Bichette can opt out or opt in. So
everybody loves a third baseman with no power.
Brother Red,
the fielder.
How bad are the Mets? Are the Mets really that bad, or is it we just had the injury bug and some bad luck?
Fucking terrible.
Worst team in baseball.
I mean, I thought the Cubs are bad and shit, but like the Cubs playing the Mets like sparked the season. Like we got a little turnaround going on. That's how bad the Mets are. I mean, shit. The fucking errors just alone, like, I don't know what you want to do as a manager. Just fucking hit balls at the players all day in practice, smoke them right at their head. Maybe they'll fucking catch it. I mean, they need to incorporate some dodgeball coaching, start throwing wrenches at them. It's just terrible. It's a little league shit. Then you're paying top tier money for people to fuck up. It ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a diehard Mets.
They need to do the NFL shit, man. Like, hey, if we're paying you a bunch of money and you're sucking, we're trading you to Cleveland. So, like, they just need to start trading all these players at shitty teams. Fuck them.
and what sucks even more now too is because like this isn't like football. Like the Mets are probably like the worst team in baseball right now. As of right now, if this was the NFL, we would be getting the #1 pick, and that would be something to be excited about, obviously. But in baseball, that's not how it works. And since we're over that certain
threshold
cap, and we have to forfeit, I think, 10 spots in the draft anyway. So even if they finish as the worst team in baseball, the Mets are looking at like not even a top 10 pick in the MLB draft, which the draft isn't the same as other sports anyways. But there's not much. Yeah, there's just not much going. well for the Mets right now. But there are some teams in the MLB that are surprising. Now, the American League, I will say, has obviously been terrible. The American League in baseball is just like
The
I don't even
Yankees.
compare it to the East and the NBA. I think the East and the NBA is way better than the American League. You have the Rays and the Yankees tied for first in the East at 48 and 35. In the Central, we have the White Sox, the Chicago
Slept on.
White Sox
They
in
were
first
mattress in the
place
beginning of the year.
with 43 wins and 39 losses. So let's be honest, they're at about 500, but the American League Central is just terrible. And then in the West, you have the Rangers who are in first place, and they're only at 500 too. So the American League isn't strong this year. But how about them White Sox, Sipo?
About them White Sox, man. They were slept on. Nobody believed in them in the beginning of the year.
I feel like Sipo and I did though. We did kind of talk
pick
them up, especially when they got
Murakami.
Murakami.
We did talk about them.
We
But
did.
they were a mattress.
I feel like he fucking shit on them just like every other year. Shit on the White Sox.
Who shits on the White Sox?
Everybody. You act like they've been a top team every year.
Well, obviously, what was it? 2 years ago, they had one of the worst records we've ever seen.
Yeah, I say.
Yeah,
They almost beat the record.
So what do you mean what I'm
losing
talking
streak.
about? Everybody's been shitting on them for years. Terrible.
But what about this year, brother Ed? Do you have faith in this team? Can they make a run?
Yeah, they can. American League sucks. They're hot. They're hitting homers. You know, the fucking players they're paying peanuts to are actually performing instead of the Mets.
Mhm.
I mean, it's great. I'm happy for them. I'm happy that these rich owners can't just buy a team. Sometimes, you have to play and compete. And hopefully the salary cap thing comes out so
There's no salary cap coming.
there won't be as many douchebag Dodger fans.
There's no salary cap coming.
I don't know what's going to happen
Little
next
league
year.
bullshit.
Man. I don't know what's going to happen next year. We might not have baseball next year.
We're having
fucking close it out of here.
Sipo, I don't know if you should be so sure about that, dude. Have you heard the talks? I mean, as of right now, what they're proposing is you can only sign a 5-year contract unless you're on the team that you're signing the contract. Then you can do a 6-year, and they're going to max you out at $250 million. I don't think anybody's going to be okay with that after Juan Soto just got 765.
No player is going to agree with that.
No player is going to agree with that. You're right. So now we're not going to have any baseball next year. They're going to have to change, obviously.
But I believe we will.
You tripping comments, is this live? Yes, this is live.
I feel
Welcome.
like something bad's about to happen.
I just heard something outside.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
It's like how it is. Somebody in like public video. Is this live? Somebody else is like, yeah. The hard R gets dropped or something immediately after.
GBR comment. Sipo talks like his first language was Cajun French.
Thank you, man.
Sipo, do you speak French?
We do not.
I asked if you. Yeah, not we.
Oh, dang. Your other personality too, doesn't it?
Isn't that a word in French too? We? Like, don't they say that a lot? Damn,
Oui.
he is.
That's Poirier right there.
VP comments, there will definitely be a lockout this winter, especially after the rest of the league witnesses a 3.
I know, bro. They ain't going to want to see that.
Sipo, he brings up a good point. The Dodgers have reclaimed their spot as the best team in baseball. They have the best record in baseball. They overtook the Braves again. They got their 54 and 30. The Brewers are at 50 and 31, and the Braves are at 49 and 33. So there is 3 strong teams right now in the National League. The Phillies are up there too. I mean, there's some good teams in the National League, but brother, let's start with you, man. Can any of these other teams even compete with the Dodgers though?
Man, it's baseball. You can compete, but fuck, it's just hard to do. I mean, this is the only league where you see a team win a championship and they gain players instead of lose players. That's why I honestly think something should be done. Seahawks just won the Super Bowl. How many players they lose? It happens every year. Somebody wins
Of
Super
course.
Bowls. The role players get paid shit ton of money on expiring contracts. You
Yep.
lose all your people and all that. Then the fucking Dodgers, they win. Then they go out and sign Diaz, who's what? Was he the top closer on the market?
Yeah.
It
If
was
not close to the top. Kyle Tucker, who's
the
top of
best
his
free agent.
position. I mean, it's hard to compete when you're already winning championships and you get top players of the free agency class every year on top of it. Kind of overkill. Can you imagine the Seahawks? They're losing their defenders and shit. They add Miles Garrett to their fucking team after they win.
So you don't have any faith in the Braves, Phillies, Brewers, Padres, any of these teams giving the Dodgers a run for their money in the playoffs?
I mean, it went to 7 games last year, but that just pulled it off. They're a hard team to beat 7 game series with all the talent they have, all the pitching. The rules, they're allowed to have an extra pitcher on top of it with Shohei getting to play both. I mean, anything that's going for the Dodgers in the rule book, roster, creation wise, I mean, everything's going for them. And they have the best record. They're more likely going to have a home field throughout the playoffs and goes to the World Series. I mean, fuck. You just need to create a super team.
Brother Red,
you're
I think,
grinning.
is throwing the white flag in already.
I mean, anything
Sipo,
can
you're
happen.
grinning. Look how happy Sipo is. Look at that evil grin. Sipo, let's be honest here. Put your bias aside. Can any of these teams give the Dodgers a run for their money in the East? Braves, Brewers, Phillies. Do any of them make you nervous?
Beat us. The only team that could beat us is ourselves. And health.
So other than that, there's no chance, you don't think?
I don't believe it. Like Brother Rez said, in the 7 game series, we're going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, and the Dodgers arguably are probably a lot better than they were last year if you look at their roster and pitching staff. They really didn't have much of a bullpen at all last year.
No, we didn't.
And you guys still won the World Series with no bullpen. Tanner Scott's pitching better this year. Obviously, Edwin Diaz is there.
He's coming back from injury.
But Dodgers look good. All right. Before we get out of here, we'll talk a little World Cup. Obviously, we weren't able to watch. Well, Sipo was. He was on the phone watching TV while Brother Ed and I were doing a podcast. So he was able to see the penalty kicks.
No.
Obviously, we're in the round of 32 now. So if you lose, you're out. There's no ties. It goes to PKs if needed. Dude, the game earlier today to me was the best game so far. I didn't really get the chance to watch the Germany game, but man, that Brazil and Japan game, that was a great game. That was a great game. Great second half. Shout out Brazil. I wanted Japan to win, but Brazil has hotter women, so I think.
Man, I can't believe I had to work during that game.
Yeah, that was a great game. I watched the second half.
Into the score, man. Japan was up. I was like, oh yeah, Japan won the upset. Next thing you know, I'm up. Shit.
Japan was a sleepy good team, man. Their goalie was off the chain, bro.
I believe I picked them as a sleeper.
Ooh. Canada won yesterday against South Africa, first game of the round of 32.
I feel like Japan is always slept on.
Man.
They had a good team this World Cup, I'll say that.
They had a great team.
They do. Is there any other teams that have stood out to you though? Besides Japan.
Mexico's been playing great.
Mexico has been playing great. I mean, I know
dominating.
You picked Mexico to win the tournament. I mean, obviously, I think it was more of a joke, but
you thought I was joking?
Dang.
You think they're really that good?
Well, I'm just happy we got a new coach who likes to play young talent,
Yeah, we're that good. America, Mexico.
Not like fucking
greatest.
old Tom Thibodeau and play veterans only.
Mark comments, big game tonight. Yeah, Netherlands, Morocco tonight. Ooh, that's gonna be a good ass game. Morocco's really good, and so are the Netherlands. I think the Netherlands could win the whole thing. Their offense is off the chain. Mexico plays Ecuador tomorrow at 9:00. I think Mexico could definitely win that game.
I believe we got it.
Ecuador is not that good.
Yeah, easy.
We up
They
there,
better
bro.
not lose to Ecuador. Low ass country.
USA plays Wednesday night against Bosnia. I think USA can win that game. USA can make a run here, man.
Yeah, but
No.
Bosnia is actually a good team, though.
They are good, but
Fuck
I like
Bosnia.
USA.
USA, baby.
USA is great offense, but their defense, like you said, bro, it ain't been that.
No, they haven't really been tested yet. They haven't. They haven't
Not-
had really any competition yet. They got put in a cake bracket for sure. They're the home team. We're hosting. It's the least they can do. When you're the host, you should get the easiest bracket. Let's be
No.
honest. Yeah,
Never
I think that's
that.
fair. We're hosting all this, most of it. The favorites are still Spain and France. So, France,
Spain hasn't been
Mbappe.
great to me.
Spain has
Spain
looked
didn't
disappointing.
already
They haven't
almost-
looked as good. Yeah, I
They
agree,
almost
Sipo.
lost last game.
I agree, Sipo. Portugal's
they
been a
draw?
disappointment to me too. I
Or
would have
they
won
draw with
$450 damn dollars if they could beat Colombia, and they can't even score. Mr. Ronaldo's the goat over there, brother Red. I mean, come on. That was nasty though. You seen that bicycle kick he attempted, but it was blocked. That was nasty. That was nasty.
Yeah, Messi wishes he could do that.
Dude, Argentina,
Messi's been
bro.
Good, man. I ain't gonna lie.
You tripping comments. How do you feel about the jaw trade? We did talk about that earlier, but
Josh
Sipo.
sucks.
Yeah, Red says jaw sucks. Sipo, what do you say? You said you didn't like it, did you?
I picked Memphis winning the trade. Getting rid of Ja.
He picked Josh sucks also. He hit the Josh sucks button.
To make a long story short, he said it's too early to tell though.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he also said some other bullshit probably when I was watching the game.
Oh God. No, we're not talking about that.
Well, my thoughts on the Holocaust. It was very unfortunate. And that's why Germany lost. America,
Ooh.
baby. And that's why we're winning. We got fucked over in baseball. The sport we should have won in. Now, the sport that we shouldn't win in, we're going to win in. That's just yin and yang. It's got to balance itself.
Before we get out of here, though, forgot to bring this up, man. I don't know if you guys seen this. Dude, when I was a kid, obviously Madden, all three of us here, Madden was like our go-to game. That's how we learned a lot about the players, and picked our favorite players because of the way they played in Madden and the way they played in real life. But let's be honest here. I'll never forget Chris Johnson for the Tennessee Titans had a 99 overall speed. And I mean, when you would do that halfback toss to Chris Johnson, throw an extra blocker out there on the left, on the weak side, or on the right side, he hit that hole, he was gone. He was probably one of my favorite players ever playing Madden, one of my favorite running backs ever. Unfortunately, he was diagnosed with ALS, and this guy can't even talk anymore, dude. He's only, I think, 39 years old. That sucks, man. Sipo.
Beating in the NFL, man.
He did.
He was that little old guy, man.
What do you mean? He took more of a beating off the field. Oh, didn't get fucking shot when he played for the Jets.
I don't know.
I feel like he got shot.
I don't think that was Chris Johnson. I don't know. I could be wrong, though.
Yeah, I feel like he pulled a Plexico or something. Something happened.
Yeah, I believe you were right. Something happened on the Jets.
Because I think like Jets, I think Jets went through a spell of signing past prime running backs, like Forte, then what, Chris Johnson or some shit. Somehow Chris Johnson got like shot in the offseason.
So obviously, yeah, thoughts and prayers to Chris Johnson and his family. ALS is obviously pretty bad. I hope he gets better. But like I said, growing up playing Madden, Chris Johnson was probably one of my favorite running backs ever to use. Sipo, who's the running back that comes up in your mind when you were a kid, now, before, you loved using and playing with Madden?
Adrian Peterson. All day.
That was your running back, huh, in Madden?
My God.
Okay. Brother Red, we know you're a gamer. Who's the running back you love to use?
Chris Ivory.
Really?
I was about to say, she.
Chris Ivory. I forgot which man it was, but like when he was a rookie, he had like 99 trucking, had like 90 speed or whatever. So I'd always like draft him like towards the end of the fantasy draft, and I just truck everybody with him, like get him up to 99 overall in like a year or two. It's phenomenal. Like the stiff arm was OP. It was like the year of the power bags. You just fucking run halfback dive and just run someone over, take it to the house.
That reminds me of Brandon Jacobs in Madden 07. Oh my gosh, with the Giants, dude. You couldn't tackle that dude, bro. The truck stick was just like 99.
Like fucking juking and all that. I love the guys. You just flick that stick up, like, just run somebody over. They like lose no momentum. You know, it's fucking Madden. Run full speed and just boom, just keep running. You're just like, what the fuck, man? Or they'll chase them and come up behind. They'll go for a tackle. They just shrug it off, keep running. Some other guy comes up, they shrug it off. Like he's out of stamina and shit. Still breaking tackles.
Man. Dude. Like when you're playing in the same room, like whenever me and Steve would play in the same room, we're playing Madden, and when you have one of those guys that all he does is hit stick, you just hear like the little analog stick up. Oh man.
Oh my dude, Chris Ivory. I don't know how many rushing records I probably broke with that guy.
I wasn't expecting Chris Ivory, so I had Chris Johnson, Sipo had AP, and you had Chris Ivory. Love it.
Yeah, you don't want to draft them running backs early, man. You could always get a steal. Who else? I think Ryan Matthews. He was like an OP Madden back. I like drafting everybody with like 90 plus speed and like the high trucking. Those are my go-tos.
Michael Vick in Madden 04.
I didn't play 04 really. So it was like 5 when that shit came out. I was more probably playing the wrestling games. Here comes the pain. I was burning, beating the fuck out of that game.
One of the games, the Eagles were unstoppable, dude. What was that, 05 or?
Was 06 with McNabb?
It might have been 06, and they had T.O. and McNabb. Westbrook, yeah, oh my gosh. That was the team I like to play with, too.
So, I mean, was it Madden 09? No, Madden 09 is probably when I started getting it. Was that Brett Favre's Madden?
That's Brett Favre.
The Madden 11. That's when with Breeze on it?
Or was that Calvin Johnson?
That was Breeze.
Calvin Johnson was one of them.
Girl than Palomalu.
Was Johnson there 13?
Johnson.
Then when Palomalu and Fitz, was that 12?
That's
9,
10,
12?
ain't it?
Or was that 10? Fuck, I'm trying to remember. I remember the Drew Brees Madden. That's probably
that was 11.
That's when I locked in.
Oh,
2K, going Kobe on it.
Oh, 2K, what was that, 2K9?
Maybe it was 2K11. Maybe that was the same year. Maybe the Breeze.
No, 2K9 was KG. Dude, yeah. Oh my god.
So I feel like Madden 11, 2K11. That's when like I really got into sports games.
I was really into Madden 20. I loved Madden 20 because it was like
brought back. They brought
yeah,
back
dude.
The Heat Seeker.
I don't know. I just like Madden 20, man. That was a good game. All the other ones ever since then, I haven't really.
It's not the same. The newer ones. It seems like the quality of everything has gotten worse over the years.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Everything costs more money, and fucking inequalities went downhill. Cars, movies,
Everything.
fucking music.
Everything sucks now.
Everything. Terrible.
Terrible.
Fucking food, terrible. Everything's gotten
I don't
worse.
even go out to eat really anymore because all the food out there is
Groceries.
so bad.
Bullshit.
All right, guys, good show.
All right, bro.
Hopefully we get
Got
the
it.
views back up by football season. We're hanging in there for now, though. We're still here.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
we'll just do a
Football season
fantasy
on the board.
podcast. I'll teach y'all how to become league winners.
We got one more month till we got preseason.
Maybe Mustard and Bubby can watch that podcast and learn a thing or two.
Mandatory camp starts next month.
So we point of losing.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Do it. Ow!
Ooh.
Knicks and 6, baby.
Ooh!
Damn.
You gotta tell me you're a Heat fan.
I got like 4 teams in basketball now.
Knicks and 6, baby.
I'm a Knicks fan, Bulls fan, Heat fan, and I'm gonna be a Warriors fan too.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Oh.
Oh.